I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Late as usual. Yes, Lord. Late as usual. But we already know how that works. Late as usual, but we already know how that goes. I don't want to hear no complaining. Got a show to run. Let's check the spelling. Let's check the oh man, I forgot my banners. Oh my God. Oh my God. Almost forgot the banners. My God. But yes, Lord, we are back. Y'all see the title. Oh man, what are we doing with these? What are we doing here? But as you know, a mud shark has been arrested. Oh man. Y'all see the title, man. Y'all see the title. I already did a video on this. But we need to dive into depth. We got to dive into this. We have to dive into this. Just going to wait for a couple more people to show up. Just got to check one more thing. Let's open up X. Let's open up Twitter. Ooh. I saw somebody getting messed up. Hold on for a sec. Where can I find Young Thug right here? Young Thug. Let me search up Young Thug with searching up Young Thug. That joint is funny, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Young Thug lawyer at YSL. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh man. How's the audio? Tap in. Make sure is my audio good. Just making sure is my audio good. Is my audio good with spelling all right? Tap in. Yo, this is how we started, man. I should just have that as my I should have that as my lock screen. Thank you, Trevor. Just making sure we all seen the news. I hope have we all seen the news? Are we all caught up with Young Thug's attorney or the lady part of the defense attorney? I don't know if it's a whole team or anything, but oh man, Tactical, what's up, bro? Tactical, I hope you saw the news with Young Thug's lawyer. She got arrested. I did a video on this earlier today. Man, I always say this, unfortunately black women get a bad rap off this because if a black woman, if they find out that a black woman dates a drug dealer, they're just like, "Oh, that's typical." I'm telling you, all women of all races, you just gotta just do your investigating. They're never far off from either a Pookie or a DJ. A DJ or a Hector or a Abdul. He said that picture is fire. Yeah, I'm gonna have that as one of my lock screens. This is hilarious because look, man, you always have to question. You'll see certain, especially nowadays, you'll see certain lawyers and working with certain clients, particularly female lawyers working with certain clients. You'll see certain female teachers working with high school. Now you're just like, whoa, 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 what's going on here? And I used to think I was crazy for thinking that, but now every I used to be like, I used to be one of the, I'm like, why are there female CEOs when I was a kid? I'm like, why are there female CEOs? I used to be so confused. I'm like, am I the only one that find this a little bit weird? Only because I know, because okay, growing up, I grew up around very honest, cold people. Meaning, I done seen women reject the hell out of dudes, like just straight up embarrass dudes, and it happened to me too. But I've seen. I'm talking about if where if a woman does not want to be associated with you, she's not going to be associated with you like that. So this is where I would have these questions. I'm like, are you catching this now with this vid? Okay. So usually I do a warm up, but let's go right into it. So right here, we got the YSL Rico trial attorney arrested on a gang charge. Oh, we got a video. We got a video. It looks like. Let's see. Okay. Looks like we got a video. I didn't play the video in my initial video, but let's take a listen. Oh my God. Yeah, you can tell I'm a musician. They're gonna have all these speaker ads.
Area criminal defense
Okay.
attorney is on the other side of the law tonight. Atlanta police say she told a murder suspect to throw away evidence. Fox 5's Tyler Fingert has worked on this story all day. He joins us live in downtown Atlanta with the details. Tyler.
Yeah, Courtney, good evening to you. Nicole Fegan
Fair use.
represents a defendant in the Young Slime Life gang case. Tonight, she is now in trouble herself. In fact, I've learned she is facing a gang charge. Defense attorney Nicole Fegan now needs a lawyer of her own after being arrested in Gwinnett County Friday and booked into the Fulton County Jail. Police say she told a murder suspect he was wanted and to ditch his phone. This stems from a September.
Right there. So I did this earlier. This is how you find out, because this is how you find out what to filter out the gargly goop. These are the only two paragraphs you need to see. Where was it? Because I had this same article. So right here. Right. Where's the two paragraphs I seen? Oh, don't tell me they took him out. Don't tell me they took him out. So in a case that she was familiar with, right here, these are the only two paragraphs you need to see right here. Oh man, they doing me dirty with this shit. So investigators say Fegan contacted one of the people involved and told him about an active warrant for his arrest. Now, right away, my spider senses started tingling. When I saw that, I was like, what do you mean she could just get in contact with a ninja? What kind of ish is this? Now, later, it says right here, later during a preliminary hearing, it was revealed Fegan had told that man to dispose of his phone before police arrested him. Now, when you see that, that's all you need to see right there. This is all you need to see. She was smashing one of these people involved. That's all you need to see. That's it. When I was reading, oh, that's all I need to see right there. You was, or when I first saw the headline, of her getting arrested on Spiritual Word, I was like, oh, she's having relations with one of the people in Young Thug's crew, or whoever's connected to the streets that are connected to Young Thug's crew. It's pretty simple. Now, for some reason, like I said, if it was a black woman, it would be, people be like, oh yeah, she's messing with a drug. But for some reason, people be shocked when white women are doing this. For I don't know why, because like I said, I've been to school in the suburbs. I've been to school in the city. I've been to school. Trust me. There, first of all, for you to make your business legit, or whatever crime you're doing legit, you need to have actual legit people connected to cover up for your dirt. That's how it works. But for some reason, oh man. But yeah, right here, Trevor said 304s of every station love those bad boys. Yes, sir. It's literally some get mess from ghetto TV shows. Exactly. Power. She's basically what's her name? Angela Valdez, whatever. Oh, right here. Tactical Insider says white collar, high level people providing cover by being part of the game. They basically give legitimacy and help clean money and make things look legit. This is what people don't understand. This is what people be always want, like, I don't know why people can't put these two together. Like, people wonder, do you understand, like, normies, they don't even understand, they still don't get that, mafia is still here. Mafia didn't go nowhere, bro. You know what I mean? All they did was build up casinos. They made their money legit, but they're still gangsters. They just do things differently. It's just they can't do ish the way that they could back in the day. You know what I mean? But people do not get this. Or even when oh man, I'll give people another example. Let's take it off of let's take it off of let's take it off of sex. and women love criminals. No, let's take it off of sex, because people don't understand how deep this is. Because people don't understand, mafia never went away. Mafia never went away. I'm gonna give you an example real quick. I'm gonna give you an example. I don't know if anybody saw this. I'm gonna show you something real quick. Has anybody seen this here? Anybody seen this video right here?
Are available to binge watch. Bill Burr, welcome to Good Day New York.
How are you? Thank you for having me.
Well, the show is so funny. I mean, is it based on your real life, or
Now, has anybody seen this? Now, people might not know where I'm going with this. Anybody has seen this interview with Bill Burr and these two people here, these two show hosts? Has anybody seen it? I'm gonna let it play. I'm gonna let it play.
is it
Yeah, no, it's definitely based on my life, but it's Frank is the character that I play. He's an amalgam of kind of everybody's dad in the writer's room, and he's an old school dad. Like when I was a kid, you were like afraid of your dad. Like he pulled in the driveway, he'd come in the front door, we'd all run out the back door.
Wait till your father comes home,
Yes,
right?
yes, absolutely. So it's more of that era. It's not this, era now where your kids are like friends with their dad. I was like afraid of my dad, not in a bad way. Like I just knew that, when he came home.
Now, let me put it back real quick. Let me get a better picture of these guys. Okay. So, what people don't know about this show, right? This is a syndicated TV morning show, mainstream. But what people don't know, and I don't know why people can't put this together, this woman here that you see on the screen, she is the daughter of a mafia boss. And right here on the left is the son of an NYPD lieutenant, top chief. I think it was a top chief or a lieutenant. Now, I don't know why people cannot make this connection. Like, how do you get the daughter of a mafia boss on TV to host these shows on a regular with the son of an NYPD lieutenant? People can never make these connections, but I digress. But I digress. Oh shoot! This took me off for what I needed to be. But people don't ever make these connections. Crime is everywhere, bro. And you cannot be surprised. You got one of these ladies here, right? You cannot be surprised when people of legitimacy are involved in these things. You cannot be surprised. They're all intertwined. Let me see. I saw some comments. Nah, she was getting the cheeks beat while getting paid to be legal counsel. Honestly, it's pretty smart. That's what happens. Yeah, Bill Burr slays as usual. But Trevor, when I did the research, somebody in the comment section, I remember because I was looking for the comment, but I couldn't find it. But I remember doing the research. I forgot the lady's name, but when I did the research on her, she is the daughter of a mafia boss. You're just like, whoa. But there's a lot of people in this media that if you do research on, they're family members, they're connected to families, if you know what I'm saying. People don't understand this when you look at John F. Kennedy. Oh, let me stop bringing up political. Let me not bring up political names. Never mind. But these are the things that happen. Oh man. He said, you know what is funny about all this? I can never understand why black crime organizations never got as big as those in Mexico, like the cartels. Well, mainly because the population of black people are not as big as we think. You know what I mean? And on top of that, we can never get black crime organizations can never see 20, 30, 45, 50 years down the line. A lot of them, especially the ones of today, they can't see 30, 40 years down the line. So they don't understand that even if you go legit, you got to still keep doing the dirt. Meaning you need to, once you get in a place of legitimacy, you need to still hire mercs or Minuteman, like we like to call them in the streets, right? These people, you still got to hire merchants to make sure certain stuff doesn't happen. To make sure if you open up stores, they don't get shot up, right? If you open up a library, right? It don't get graffitied on. You got to make sure these things are protected. There's in Connecticut, there are a lot of clubs where plenty of gang members and normies interact, but those clubs don't get shot up. Why? Because most of these clubs in Connecticut, to be frank, they're mafia owned. Nobody says it. We all know. we all know this. Well, I'm not gonna say we all. People that know this, but there's certain establishments you can't just go up and be twerking on the tables, right? Or doing certain stuff like that. This is why certain black organizations outside of the Nation of Islam, and the FOI, every other black organization doesn't really grow like it's supposed to, because you're supposed to protect the stuff that you build. Exactly. Yeah, yeah, and yeah, black organized crime is easy. It's easy to squash. Dude, look into Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, well, I don't want to mention these names. Like I was about to mention another person. I don't want to mention these names because remember, oh well, people don't. One of my older live streams that I used to do, my real ghetto live streams on OBS before StreamYard, like what would happen is I would mention these names and my screen would just start going black. So I I would dude, I mentioned this guy here. Hold on for a second. I'm gonna give you insight what used to happen to me on my live streams back in the day, like in 2022. I would mention people like this. I don't want to say his name. I'm just going to show you. I would mention people like this and the dirt that they were doing, or what the dirt that they were connected to. And then all of a sudden my stuff. So nope, sir. I know certain names. I would mention Orange Man sometimes. My thing would go black. I would mention Shapiro, right? Or I'd mention Bill's wife, Bill C's wife. And I'm not talking about Bill Cosby. I'm talking about Bill Big C, right? The guy that got caught with Epstein in them. I would mention these people and my stream would stop working. So that's what used to happen to me. That's what used to happen to me. So I gotta be careful. I have to be careful. I see a couple more comments real quick. Nancy Pelosi comes from a legit. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna read out your comment. I'm just gonna let it play out. Anybody that's watching, look at Tactical Insider's comment. I'm not gonna say anything. Just take a look. Just understand that Nancy comes from family business. You know what I'm saying? Family business. Just do the research. Just do the research. Trevor says black organizations are under more scrutiny than others. This is true, but like I said, the only black organization that I know that has some kind of growth here in America is the NOI and the FOI. Well, it's the same thing, but that's the only the Nation of Islam is the only group of blacks where they come together and they have their business in order. So yeah, I said the same thing regarding look ahead with crime organizations. I look at stuff like the cartels and these dudes be buying and got politicians in pockets. And what's funny is if you ask the average American, they think this stuff only happens in like Africa. They think that only happens in like Africa and stuff like that. Like it's just in Africa, they just do it out in the open. They just like they already know what's up. There's no tact. Everything's out in the open. I remember they asked a politician, I forgot which African country. I think this was in Uganda, if I'm not mistaken. And the reporter was literally talking to the politician right next to his supercar. And he's like, whoa, where did you get this car from? And he goes, your Texas. he just outright says, I was like, wow. It just because in Africa, they don't when they use certain African countries, but you know, when you're talking about Ugandans, right? Nigerians, Liberians, the Ghanaians, when they use the English language, they use it in a way, it's very blunt. They don't really hold no qualms when they use the English language. Yep, every time I see a documentary on some black crime organization, they have no connection and make no networks and set things up so they run the town. Exactly. He said, "My bad with the names. I'll switch some letters around." You gotta use nicknames. Like so for Mr. Like say for President 44, I would just call him Barry O. Right? I call him Barry O. For President 44, I call him Barry O. Okay? Or if you want to say use President 43, just call him Big G. Right? Or you know, just certain stuff like that. Or you know, you call him Mr. Pudding Pop if you want to say Bill Cosby, right? You know, certain names. You got to give these people or like Corey Holcomb is the GOAT at this. When he used to call Cynthia G the bug-eyed bish. The big bug-eyed bish. That's what he used to call Cynthia G. Oh man, that was back in the days when I didn't even think Cynthia G was a threat. Anyways, let's go back here. Oh, it started over. But right here, let's take a look at the whole article.
September 2022 deadly shooting in downtown Atlanta. Atlanta police say she contacted a suspect in the case to tell him he was wanted and then told him to dispose of his phone. Detectives say Fegan was not representing the.
So you don't do nothing reckless like that if you know him. And meaning if you see like especially if you're knowledgeable about the law, you only do that when you're desperate. if somebody that you know is desperate. And when I say when you know them, I'm talking about how like in the Bible, when they say, "Oh, that person knows that opposite gender," that means they fuck. That's how the Bible says it. The Bible will literally say they know each other, meaning they smash. You know what I mean? To know them. So when I heard that, to be that reckless, that means you knew that means because when a woman like really likes somebody, all logic goes out the window when it comes to women. When they really like some, I'm talking about all logic goes out the window.
Suspect she called and learned about the warrant during a court hearing related to the shooting.
You know you got a warrant, right? No, sir. All right, you got a warrant out of the city of Atlanta.
Besides Fegan, police have also arrested Keontae Davis in this case. It's unclear if he's the suspect she called, but officers took him into custody last February.
I don't know, but she's messing with one of those dudes. But anyway, that's basically the gist of it. But I wanted to show you a couple of things. This is going to be one of the easier streams that I've done because this is going to be a very organized stream. I already have, I already got some clips for some people because I want to use this case to highlight something because people like to say it's just the athletes, right? When it comes to, oh, they're getting the best of the best when it comes to dating, when it comes to women and all that stuff. And I beg to differ. I always believe it's the street ninjas that they were messing with when they were when they were teenagers and when they were in college. The frat boys to a lesser extent, but the street ninjas for some reason, the Pookies or the DJs, the Hectors, the Abduls, right? Et cetera, et cetera. These are the people, the street adjacent people that get the best cooperation, the best from American women. That is my opinion. I, look, because I don't even think that, like, yes, the athletes get the most, might get the most in total, but in terms of the full experience of the love, you know what I mean? The actual love, the actual caring and all that stuff. I believe it's the street adjacent dudes or the people that kind of portray that. So that means the rappers, right? And all that stuff. I'll give you an example. I had one of my I'm putting church business out there, but one of my old college roommates, he was talking about how he was dating this chick, right? And mind you, this is he's a well, he is what you call a Tyrone, I guess, but he's not a street ninja. He's a basketball player. He still plays. He still plays. But he's 6'2", 6'3", yeah, 6'3". Never had problems getting women, but he decided to be with this girl, right? Some Albanian chick, a white Albanian chick, and he was talking about how when he wanted to make things serious with her, right? But she was hesitant and things kind of went south from there. And she used the excuse of, oh no, my parents don't like you because we're different because she's white and you're black. And that's when I was like, oh, she full of caca. Because I'll tell you this. I bet you this. I didn't tell him this, but I was like, bro, I bet you, because I already know this. I'm like, bro, I bet you if I gave you some braids, if I gave you some tattoos, I made you mentally unstable, she'd be right. She'd forsake her parents, she'd forsake her church, all of that for you. If you were, I was like, in my mind, I was like, bro, if you were street adjacent, I know so many dudes like that. That I'm talking about, they got the height and everything, but the girl won't cooperate with them because they're just not street adjacent. They're not trying to man, I know so many. I'm like, really, all I gotta do is give you some braids, give you some tattoos, dabble in a little bit of PTSD and mental health issues, because those are, give him that. And for some reason, women do everything for those guys, meaning they'll pay those guys child support. They don't, and meaning when it comes to sex, when you hear about guys talking about, oh man, my women be holding back sex from me. They don't hold back sex from those guys. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but they're in full cooperation mode. And they be messing with multiple 304s, and they'll know it. And they'll just be like, no. You gotta pry. You gotta pry. Like, I'm talking about when it comes to cooperation, or it'll be like a guy that's borderline abusive or very to the point where she ends up getting her head smashed in, and you'll still have to pry that girl from that guy. Those are the guys that get the best. So when you hear a woman talk about, oh man, I'm not dealing with no brokies no more. The last time when she's talking about that, she's talking about the broke Pookie that had mental health issues, but he was a tall, skinny ninja with tattoos and mental health issues. That's the people that she's talking about when she says, "Oh, I gave them my all and it just backfired on me." Those are the people she's talking about. She wasn't talking about like the average Joe. So before I even get into all of that, let's look at some funny things I saw on Twitter. And I gotta be careful because of Twitter, because they be showing prawn sometimes without your know. So people started doing research on on Nicole Fegan, and they found her Instagram page. They found her Instagram page, and this is the stuff that she be putting. Look at the stuff that she put. Oh, I already have some of this stuff saved on my bookmarks, but this is the stuff that she be putting, man. She be putting straggle daggle quotes. This is the if you look at this quote that she puts on there under Fegan law. She says, beauty is dangerous, but intelligence is lethal. Be independent and know what you want in the world. Don't stop until you're satisfied, and don't settle for anything less than everything. Stand up for what you believe, speak your mind, and don't slow down until it's finished. Hashtag bang bang. This is a Instagram caption that you would expect from a hood chick. So this is basically confirmed. This girl is a converted mud shark. Man, this girl is a converted mud shark. Either that or her mom was a mud shark, and behind her dad's back, she showed her street ways. Oh man, that boy, Young Thug going to jail, boy. He going to prison. He going to prison. This girl is a mud shark. This girl is a converted mud shark. This girl is a converted mud shark. So I guess they found her Instagram page. They found her Instagram page. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Hopefully they didn't shut it off. Fegan. Oh shit. Okay. Don't tell me. Okay. So we found her Instagram page. Yeah, she going to jail, dog. This shark. She going to jail. I found her page. So this is her Instagram page. She probably had more stuff. They probably had to delete a couple of things, but this girl, she going to jail. Man, they're gonna go through her. Man, they're gonna bring up this on her. They're gonna bring this up, bro. They're gonna bring this up. Look at this. Man, when she go on the stand, she's gonna be beat. Because they found a lot of her stuff. Man, she gonna put everybody away. This is what, man. When opposing counsel whips out video surveillance of your client and you try to act like you can't tell who it is, man, she going to jail. I'm talking about Young Thug. She gonna bring everybody down. Man, she's so beat. Man, she going to jail, man. She's beat. Man, she a mud shark. She's what you call a converted mud shark, meaning she didn't grow up in the hood, but once she got a taste of street wood for the first time, she never looked back. She or even if like and girls like that will still come back to her community, get a white husband and all that, but she will always be around ninjas. She will always have a job where she's around street ninjas. Whether she ends up being a school teacher at in Bridgeport, Connecticut, or right, or she ends up being some kind of community worker, she'll always put herself in a position where she will be around street ninjas. She becomes a CEO, so a social worker. Like this is what you call a converted mud shark. Like she didn't grow up a mud shark. She became a mud shark. Oh, bro, she gonna look at this. This is the stuff that ninjas be doing. Look at this. Look at this picture. She's beat. Oh my God! Somebody in the comment section said, "Yo, keep scrolling down. She been like this." I'm just gonna keep scrolling down until I see this. This is crazy. This is the stuff ninjas be doing. Trevor says, I have a friend dating a forensic pathologist. Don't even know how their paths. Oh, Lord. You be surprised. Like I said, Trevor, bro, we all know this because we black. We all know the amount. I already said this earlier, too. The amount of black women that I know that are in criminal justice, that got some kind of criminal justice degree or that work in correctional officers, and they and they're having relations with drug dealers as we speak, messing with dudes coming straight out of prison. I'm talking about guys coming straight out of prison, messing with dudes like that, and you're just like, how? You're literally like, how does this work? How does that happen? You're just like, this is impossible. This makes no sense. But this is why this space is so important. Do you know how many, like, especially there's a lot of young dudes coming up today? They need this space. I'm sorry they need it because it's better they get their RP rage through us than ending up in a situation like Destiny. And now he's gonna have to find out the hard way, right? And it's because I remember there was a dude on one of our I don't know whose live stream I was watching. It was probably Coach Greg Adams, but I think it was somebody else. This dude was in the live chat or somewhere. He was like, "Why are you guys saying that nurses are 304s? I don't get it." And I was like, "Are you serious?" But how he grew up, like the boys that are growing up now, they're basically being taught that men are evil, men can do nothing for you. All praise be to the woman, they can do no wrong to you. That's how the young boys are being grew up. So much so that now dudes don't even see young boys, a lot of young boys, if they're not connected with money, right? If they're not popular, if they don't play sports, if they don't play an instrument, if they're just the average Joe, they think it's better for them to just end up transitioning into a woman. They see more incentive to do that than just to be the average man. So these are what the young dudes coming up are facing. You know what I mean? He said, Tactical Insider says they usually weren't that attractive when they were young, so they worked hard and got some pull and end up in the game just for the feels. Same template for these high school teachers. Exactly. Same template. So that's why I don't even get like stuff like this. I don't even get mad. Really, I get mad. I get way more mad at the teachers for doing what they're doing because they're on some real I'm talking about real predatory-ish, like, and like for and they don't get, and for some reason teachers don't get called out, so I make it a mission. So but when it comes to the drug dealers and they're messing with criminals, that's just no surprise to me because I already saw that growing up. Like this is very common. This is very common. If you ask the average broad, what kind of dudes were you messing with in high school, and if you have somebody and you have a woman being really honest with you, she'll tell you if you're not judgmental, and you'll be shocked. You'll be like, "Wow, I didn't know." And just keep a straight face and just let her talk, and you'll be like, "Damn." I've had a woman tell me this, bro. A girl. She said, "I knew I was into only messing with older men by the time I was 13 years old." I was like, "What?" And the only reason why she told me this is because I was the only person when she was talking trying to act like a little smartass, but I was the only one that caught on. I was like, "Oh, your baby father, he's either a criminal or he's significantly older than you, or both." But I'm gonna lean toward he's significantly older than you. And she was like, "Oh yeah, you're right. How did you know?" I'm just like, "It's pretty obvious." But she ended up opening up to me in the DMs. And I was like, "So this is how you roll?" She's like, "Yeah, I already knew what I was doing. I can only mess with grown men." So for her to come to that conclusion at 13, that means she was in the streets, but way younger than 13. So whew, that I don't even want to get into that. But people get shocked. If you hear the average broad, right? And she's talking about, "Oh, I'm a homebody, I don't go out and whatnot," she's lying. Well, she's not lying, meaning she doesn't do that now, but from ages 14 sorry, let me say this, from ages 12 through 18, 19 years old, she was all up in drug dealers' cars, all up in grown ninjas' rides at 14, 15, 16. So by the time she hits 22, 21, she's already tapped out. And now you're meeting her at 22 and 23, and you thinking she's a homebody. Oh, she chill. No, she's already tapped out. The streets already tapped her out by age 22, 23. People don't understand. Like the girl she just turned 18 and she's already tapped out. She already has a kid. She had a kid at 16, 15 years old by the dude that was like in his mid 20s. Like, bruh. People don't understand how deep this goes. And mind you, this all races, not just black women. It's just that, like, if a black woman reveals that she used to do that, she's done. She's finished. Meaning most guys are gonna be like, "Nope, I knew it." So she already has that. But trust me, white women be doing the same thing. They just know how to clean themselves off. So what black women would do is they'll just say it out loud. "Oh yeah, I used to mess with drug dealers and all that, but Jesus Christ washed away all my sins. I've been redeemed." That don't matter no more. And the guy is literally like, no. Now, what white women do, they just don't even mention it. Well, before Instagram and TikTok, they would just, and they'll come in their little tradcon dress, right? And say all the right things. They know like because particularly girls from the suburbs, they know how to work the game. They know what to do to attract a Brad. He said Eddie Murphy said it best. She raised hell all her life. Move to your town and get shot. Exactly. If you meeting a woman that's talking about, oh, I'm new into town, you got to ask her, oh, just ask her, oh, what you running away from? Just do it. Just ask. She'll laugh, and she'll probably open up to you for peeping game. For peeping game. I'll be, man, that happened to me. I was like, oh, what happened in the last town you was in? She was mad at first, but she ended up giving me uh the propers later on, when she was like, oh yeah, you was the only one. But I wasn't smooth. Like my delivery is terrible. Like, especially when you're talking about me, when I was anybody that you can ask that worked with me in 2018, 2017, 2019, my delivery is terrible. But I was literally like, oh, so what happened with the in the last town you was in? I was so non-subtle with it. She was like, really? Man, but that's what you got, man. The next girl that says that, oh, I'm new into town, I'll be like, oh, who you running away from? Just make sure it's just you and her though. Just don't be like in front of her friends. I did that in front of everybody. That was not smart of me to do. But that was like in 2018, in 2017, I was like a red pill evangelist. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. It wasn't RP rage. I was a red pill evangelist. Like I remember talking to like my crew members, whatever at the time. But you could do that kind of stuff when you're working at like a dead end job. But I remember like I think yeah, yeah, I was talking to the dudes at my job, and I was trying to talk to them about what happens to these IG models when they travel. What happens when they go to Dubai and these places, I was trying to tell them that I was trying to but I didn't really have the proof. And I knew they didn't want to watch no documentary. So I was like, yo. So yeah, in 2018, I was basically a RP evangelist, but I stopped that stuff real quick. Oh man. Oh man. But anyway, speaking of which, because people don't, I'm gonna prove my point a little bit more, but should I open up another tab? Now let's just keep going through Nicole Fegan's her page. See if we see any more suspect stuff. Uh-oh. She dancing with black babies. She dancing with black babies. Yeah. Oh man. Like I said, you'll see when you see girls like this, dog. Right? Even like I said, even if they go back to their community, when they get a taste of street wood, that's all I'm gonna say. When she gets a sample of street wood, she will always have one pinky toe in at least somewhere where she can monitor the streets. Meaning she's gonna be a school teacher somewhere in the hood. She's gonna be some kind of community service, a center worker, some social worker in the hood. You'd be like, why you want to work there? She wants it. Opportunity, street opportunities. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh man, he said they all tell on themselves eventually. Yeah, this is a woman that became. This is not a woman. Yeah, this is a woman that like she's not like I know like mud sharks that grew up mud sharks. They operate a little bit differently, but this is a person that converted into who became a mud shark. Man, they gonna be bringing all this up during her trial. Them man, when she gonna be in questioning, they gonna they gonna do her dirty. They're gonna do her dirty. Oh, let's hear how she talks. Oh Lord. Oh man, I can't. Let me with the copyright. She's singing rap lyrics. Oh man, she's beat. That whole crew going to jail.
Get that little bitch front or back. Pest control, who call about rats?
Oh my God. She's going to jail, dog. She going to jail. She's beat. Young Thug, man. Hey, bro. Mariah the Scientist. Hey, what did Drewski say in that skit? Sayonara. That's what Drewski said in that skit. Hey, sayonara. Man, she's cooked. Yes. That's Young Thug's attorney. She's beat. She's beat. Yes, she's beat. She's beat. You can look up her Instagram, Fegan Law. She's beat. She's beat. Look, bruh. Let me, because I don't know how long you've been on, Garrett, but let me show you. Let me show you something. Let me show you some earlier posts that I already scrolled by. This is what you call, she is what you call a converted mud shark, meaning she didn't grow up a mud shark. She became a mud shark. Look what she be posting. When opposing counsel whips out video surveillance of your client and you try to act like you can't tell what it is. I'm surprised her team hasn't put her Instagram on private just yet. Because I already know prosecution got doing screenshots, all that. You know what I mean? She's beat. She's beat.
I told my lawyer beat my charges. I'm gonna be gotta stick in the
She's beat, bro. She's beat. She's beat, man. She gonna bring everybody down. She bringing everybody down. And look at the pictures that she be posing. She this is stuff that ninjas do, right? But let's keep scrolling. Because I remember I saw a video of her when she was in a shower cap like she was a straggle. I was laughing so hard. And what people don't understand when we talk about converted mud sharks, right? What converted mud sharks do, they might still, like, what happens is they get a taste of streetwood at a young age. Most of the time it's in college that happens. And once they get a taste of that side, they end up, even if they go back and have a white husband and whatever, they will end up still having a job in the streets, meaning she becomes a community service worker, a teacher in the hood, something where she could still have her foot in the streets. She becomes a lawyer for ninjas and rappers, or she becomes a ninja rappers manager, something so where she can still have her foot in the streets. I know I'm repeating myself a little bit, but this is very important to know. Yeah, this is a converted mud shark. I gotta find that video where she was in that shower cap. I was laughing. Oh man. Oh, it's on my Twitter. It's on my Twitter. Hold on for a sec. Look at all these, right here, right here, right here. Look at all this stuff from her, dog. She's beat. She's beat, bro. She's beat. She's beat. Oh, this is it. This is it right here. So right here, and look how she's talking. This is not her natural accent. This is something she picked up. Look at it. Look at this video of her in the shower cap. Look at trying to act like a straggle. Look at this. look at this. Look at this video right here. Look how she talks. Here it is real quick.
If you're messing with a man that's in the street, then you need to understand the position you play. If you're sitting there and you're getting nice dinners, you're getting some shoes, you might be getting a purse, then when shit gets fucked up, you're down too. You might have a minor setback, but you're going to have a major comeback. Another thing is, you don't need to be sitting there asking who he's talking to and whether or not he's cheating. He's not cheating. And frankly, you don't need to ask him what he's doing anyway, because you already know he's not doing shit. Instead, you need to be Googling some shit to talk to him about so that he can get his mind off his situation. Another
Man, let me replay this video one more time.
You don't need to get all in your feelings and lose your self-esteem, and you don't want to be confident. Another thing is, you don't need to get all in your feelings and lose your self-esteem, and you don't want to be confident. You think he might be one. If you're messing with a man that's in the street, then you
Sounds like she's speaking from experience. Look, oh my God, bro. She finna bring down the whole squad, bro. The whole squad. He's screwed. He's screwed. Shout out to you, Lorette. Shout out to you, Lorette. Him or his people choose her. She's beat. She's gonna bring down the whole. This is the problem with, especially when we talking about ninjas. Me and Tactical was just talking about this. They be bringing these outsiders in. Oh my God. My God. Jesus, help us all, man. We're beat. We're beat, bro. This is why, like for me, for example, I'd see girls like this in real life, right? In the suburbs or in college, and I would just consider them goofy. And they'd be so mad why I would not talk to him. And I'm just like, you're playing a character. And I just want to say, I used to be nice about it. I just be like, I just don't like going out. But it's really, I want to say, you playing a character. You playing a character. You playing a character, dog. This is look what she's doing here. This is what she thinks black culture is, wearing a shower cap, talking about what to do if you dating a street ninja. And mind you, she's a lawyer at this time when she makes this video. What kind of foolishness? I mean, man. Oh, and mind you, she's gonna flip. Oh, Trevor, you're right. She's gonna flip on them fast. She ain't going up to prison for these. Well, it's either she's gonna be super down, which is rare, but let's keep it a buck. She finna she's gonna be on that stand talking proper, ratting out the whole crew. Let me replay this video again. This is funny. This is hilarious, man. Thank God I had this saved under my bookmarks. Let's take a listen what she says again.
If you're messing with a man that's in the street, then you need to understand the position you play. If you're sitting there and you're getting nice dinners, you're getting some shoes, you might be getting a purse, then when shit gets fucked up, you're down too.
I'm sorry, just her in the shower cap. Like, what? Oh God. Oh man, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, man. And she just looks like a straight goofy with that shower cap on. What is she doing, man? These are the people I got to deal with, man. These are the people that people told me I gotta act nice with. These are the people I'm supposed to look at with a straight face and be like, and man, what is this, man? What is this? I ain't even gonna continue this. Let's continue scrolling, man. This is crazy. She finna put that whole crew in jail, dog. Oh, so you see, wow. Apparently the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. So I'm not gonna play the audio, obviously, but apparently they got her mother. This is her mother. And they find her rapping to certain lyrics. Oh Lord. But yeah, girls like that are goofy to me. I'm sorry. Girls that be doing this, they be goofy to me. They be trying way too hard. Oh, this is another video they found of her talking. And look how she's trying to sound. Look how.
You know, there is nothing better than when you walk out of the gas station and somebody be like, "Are you Nicole?" And real shit, the world I live in, I don't even be one to claim myself sometimes. But then when he's like, "You might not remember because it was a long time ago, but you got me out of jail," that makes you feel good. don't know about y'all, but I really do this shit. I'm proud of myself.
Uh-oh, look at the fake hood black scent that she got. Oh man, they got a goofy. People thought, oh man, this case is going right. She's man. They caught her slipping. Cause girls like that, they love the streets. They love the streets. Well, they love the benefits that come with the streets. That's up. Yeah, if I'm thug, you're right, Grant. If I'm thug, I'm taking the first plea deal possible. I'm taking the first plea deal possible. She's finna, man. Everybody that told her anything, they're wow. She's man. She's oh Lord have mercy, man. She's gonna throw everybody in the fryer. She's throwing everybody in the fryer. She's throwing everybody in the fryer. Oh man. Okay, man. So let me relax on the scrolls though. Let me relax on the scrolls so I don't get in trouble because Twitter, they'll show some adult content on yourself real quick without your consent. Yeah, man, this is not good. This is not good. Yeah, these girls be straight goofies, man. But like I said, I'll say this. Girls like this, I don't know I don't know if she's married. I don't know if she's married. I don't know what it is. Let me see.
Muscle gang.
Oh yeah.
All right, this for all y'all.
Oh Lord. Oh my God. She's put man, everybody. She quoting Big L. She quoting Big L. Oh my God. Oh man. I bet you she can do man. What's next? She can do Crank That Soldier Boy. Crank That Soldier Boy is next. One of her videos, I bet you. Crank That is next. Yeah, and let's keep it above. Girls like that.
I got called a squid in closing arguments, so I got some calamari.
Yeah, girls like that. Let me see something real quick. Man, yeah, she a goofy. She a goofy. Let me check something out because I don't think she's married. Yeah, women like that. I don't know if you guys know. Let me see. Yeah, she got a double life. She got a double life. So this is her kid. So I don't, bruh. So she got a whole double life going on, bro. But I don't see the dad. So who's the father? Let me see something here. She got a whole double life, bro. Yeah, she's one of those people that she got a whole double life. So people expected the baby to be mixed because of how she lives, how she do things. No, I know women like this because I was expecting it to be something different. I know women like this. Like I said, she's had street wood in the past. And now she's not gonna let go of the streets. So she's going to have herself involved where she's, oh, I'm an active part of the community. Oh, I'm a, you know, the missionaries that like to go to Jamaica and certain parts in Africa and stuff like that. Same idea, but this is the same thing. So they can stay near the streets somewhat.
There is nothing better than when you walk out of the gas station and somebody be like, "Are you Nicole?" And real shit, the world I live in, I don't even be one to claim myself sometimes. But then when he's like, you might not remember because
This girl is a whole goofy dog. And like I said, when this is the thing too. You see this comment right here by this ninja here. You see this comment right here. This is a backdoor comment, meaning he's trying to smash, but he's trying to but he's giving another question. Hey, you looking for clients? Man, stop. Oh man. Man, this is man. Cause like I know women like this. They be living whole double lives. They be living whole double lives. This is what you call a converted mud shark. Oh man, this is crazy. This is crazy. Let me see if I have her court date. She shows up dressed up and talking like Reese Witherspoon and Legally Blonde. Facts. Facts. Same with Woe Vicky and those girls. They can speak proper English. They playing a role. But I'm confident she's not married. Yeah, she's probably a single mom, meaning she asked Google double life. I think she just lives. She's one of those weirdos that be living a double life. I know women like this, and then like they act like a mud shark because they're converted mud sharks, but then they live in the suburbs and they have like a whole established family, and their family doesn't even really know about their Instagram like that. All they know is that she works with a lot of black people out of the goodness of her heart. You know what I mean? I know people like this, dog. I know people like this. Defense attorney by day, hood rat by night. Exactly. She living a double life. And you can tell by her kid. She living a double life. Let's take a look here. I don't know if I had anything saved under my bookmarks. Pause. But yeah, that one with that shower cap, that joint had me crying laughing. That had me crying laughing, man. Oh my God. This girl here, dog. She's a whole mess. She's a whole mess. Anyway, let's look for this a couple of things. Let me look for a couple of things real quick. Because I had a couple of things to do. Because people need to understand when it comes to women and dudes that are above the law, these dudes right there are the people that get the best and the best cooperation. You know what I mean? So right here, I was supposed to do a video on this, but here. So right here, you see the caption. This is we're not talking about the lawyer really anymore. We're gonna talk about now the average broads that we deal with in our day-to-day lives and what kind of timeline that they on. And you cannot be surprised if you're messing with a girl and back in the day she used to mess with somebody that was from the streets, whether it be her tattoo artist, her drug dealer, her criminal boyfriend that she thought was together, her SoundCloud rapper boyfriend that she thought she was with. So here you have the caption. It's a girl, one of these glammed up IG models talking about, she says, me telling everyone I'm a homebody, knowing it's because I was 14 living life as a 21-year-old.
out a lot. Like I don't go to parties a lot or whatever. That's just because like I don't really like want to. I be tired. I don't go out a lot. Like I don't go to parties a lot or whatever. That's just because like I don't really like want to. I be tired.
Now, anytime you hear that from a woman, she's lying. I'm just letting you guys know because most men have heard this line before from the most promiscuous, from the most party-ish, those girls. I don't like drama. If she's saying that, that means she loves drama. All right. And unfortunately, somebody's going to fall for this. And right here, she snitches on herself because what happens is with these videos, the problem is girls think that they're funny. So they'll drop videos like this, and really they're just proving guys like us in this space right. She's saying that I was 14 living life as a 21-year-old. Now you got to read in between the lines. What do you mean living life as a 21-year-old? Meaning getting ran through, doing drugs, hopping in grown ninjas' cars, got men that were well over the age of 23 at 14. Trust me, this is what she means when she says these things, right? Homebodies are they won't even have to say anything. You'll just be able to tell. And low key, yeah, low key, she's a victim. But like I said, they don't see themselves as the victim. She's only going to see herself as a victim only when she ends up with a daughter herself. And once her daughter is around that same age, she's gonna realize she got taken advantage of. And then she's gonna be like, oh, R. Kelly did something to me. This is how it goes. This is how it goes. Right? Because I bet you this same girl, like right now, she's bragging about how she was basically living a grown-up lifestyle at 14. She's basically bragging about it. But what happens once they get older? The looks start to fade. They realize they gave up. What happens is when they're at that age 14 and they think when grown men are going at them and giving them money and stuff, they think that they're finessing the old man, the older men, but it doesn't take them until like 15 or 10 years later for them to realize that they gave up the only thing that they could offer to people for pennies on a dollar. And that's when they get upset and start talking about they got taken advantage of. But if you ask them at the time, you'd think the way they look at dudes their age, you would think that you told them to sell their soul because they're just that disgusted with the average man or the people in their high school. But we all heard this. We all heard this before from these ladies. We heard this.
I don't go out a lot. Like I don't go to parties a lot or whatever. That's just because like I don't really like want to. I be tired.
And really, that voice that you obviously that's not from her. That's just she's just playing a soundbite. But if you can hear the voice, a lot of the times from the voice, you can tell when somebody's been through the streets, been through the ringer. Exactly. I just saw your comment just by her voice. Cap. When you that straggle voice, and mind you, straggle comes with all shapes, colors, and sizes. But this is what you'll hear particularly from particularly a half breed or someone of some kind of Latina descent. They'll have that voice. they'll have this voice, but they sound tired. It's not like that they don't party. When they say that they don't go out, that means they're tired of going out, meaning they've gone out so many times, they're tired of it. They've gone through so many parties, they're tired of it. They've been through so many men skeeting and skedaddling on her. They're tired of it. So like I said, women like this live so many lives they have so many lives that they live before even the age of 21 compared to the average man, the average boy growing up. So by the time he's going with a girl like her, she's way ahead of the game, meaning he's going to get taken advantage of by that girl that's been through the streets. Okay? And we have the prototype right here. People ask, what type of guy gets the best out of girls? It's a guy like this here. Let's take a listen. And you see the caption, how she acts with the mean guy. The mean street ninja, the tall, skinny ninja, the mean dude, the borderline abusive guy. Those are the guys that they love, meaning that's like their first love in their life. And this is what, and then dudes end up with the scraps, including the athletes, Trust me, they don't get the same cooperation that like the street ninjas do right here.
Know that. Am I supposed to be watching TV?
Yeah, baby. What you want to watch?
Shit, it's a new. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out.
Okay.
I know you better get out that phone before I break it.
Damn, I can't be on the phone. Okay, baby. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll put it down.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
So you heard my stomach growl twice, and you still sitting right here?
Oh shit! I thought you just held the fart or something. Okay, let me go get you some food.
Yeah, I won't fuck was good.
It was
baby.
good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm still hungry as hell. It wasn't enough for me, but I just want to make sure my man can eat.
You hungry?
Yeah.
Come on, you finna eat this dick up. Come on, girl.
Okay. Yes, babe.
Mm-hmm.
Now, guys, this is not. I know this is a skit, but this would be happening in real life. I've seen this shit. I've seen this in real life, dog. I've seen it. I've seen this, dog. I've seen this. I've seen too much. I've seen this too many times. Man, bro, every dude has a similar story. Where have you ever heard of? Man, has any? I remember Corey Holcomb was talking about that story where he was at the club with a dude with some paper, an asshole. And the guy was a pure asshole. He said he left his car somewhere. He said him and his dude was at the club all night, at the strip club all night. He said, okay, yo, Corey, I'll give you a ride back or whatever. It's 4:00 in the morning. And he met the dude at what, 12 a.m., right? So it's 4:00 in the morning. They go back to the car. He said he hears a knock from the inside of the car. And it's a woman in there looking like she about to cry. She's like, where are we gonna leave? I was like, yo. And Corey was like, whoa, you left that girl in the car the whole time we was in there? And basically he said his response was like, man, nigga, I got this paper. She ain't going nowhere. It's guys like that be getting the obedience, that be getting, they get the best bedtime, the best cooperation, the best everything from that girl. Those guys, like the Ike Turner types, those are the dudes that get the best out of them. Bro, I've seen this in real life. I'll tell, bro, because I don't want to snitch on nobody. I'm not even going to tell me my personal stories, but I know stories of other people. I'm not going to tell you my personal stories. The stuff I've seen, like ladies, they'll stay in terrible situations with people like this. And you'll just be like, bruh. Let's analyze this video real quick, though. Let's analyze it.
What you know that? Am I supposed to be watching TV?
Yeah, baby. What you want to watch?
Now, mind you, guys like this, they'll either be drug dealers, and if not that, they'll be unemployed. A lot of the times, what I've seen in my real life, they be unemployed. the girl will be like a nurse or something, or she be working some kind of job where she got some nice benefits. she work at the blood drive or something. And she'll cook for that dude. I'm talking about do wifely duties for that dude. Wifely duties. No complaints. You know what I mean? And you'll be like, what? You know what I'm saying?
Shit, it's a new I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out.
Okay.
I know you better get out that phone before I break it.
Now I've heard a street. I've been in a place with a street ninja and his broad, and he said this exact words verbatim in front of me and another dude that was with me. He had his girl in check. This was an asshole, mean dude, right? Borderline abusive, I guess. I guess, allegedly. But I wouldn't call it like like the same dude. I saw this dude. I remember he shook his girl up, like meaning I remember he went up to her and shook her like shook her. Now, people might say that's abuse. I don't know, but there's certain things that she don't do. Like,
Damn, I can't be on the phone. Okay, baby, I'm sorry. Okay.
And you heard her say, "I'm sorry." I'm telling you, when you hear a woman today talk about, "Oh no, I don't want to clean, I don't want to cook," it's just they don't want to do it for the average dude. But for some reason, for guys like that, they do it for them. They do it. Like I'm talking about no issue, no problem, man. You know what I mean? It's crazy. But yeah, like that's hold on for a sec. Let me play it.
Put it down.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
So you heard my stomach growl twice and you still sitting right here?
Oh shit, I thought you just had to fight or something. Okay, let me go get you some food.
I'm telling you, like I've seen this. They'll cook for the dude. I've heard, and plus not only that, I've heard women talk like they'll be with like an asshole athlete, an asshole jock or whatever, and it'll be like, "Oh, I cooked for him, I cleaned for him, I did this, and he's still cheating on me." And I'm like, well, like, and what girls like that don't understand is, you're one of like 1,000 because the person that she was dating at the time was a guy. He was gonna get that from somebody regardless. It was even if it wasn't from you, he was gonna get that from somebody else. Like I said, like there's a lot people think that women can't do these things. No, they just refuse to do it. There's a difference. There is a difference.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck was good.
It was
baby.
good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm still hungry as hell. It wasn't enough for me, but I just want to make sure my man can eat.
You hungry?
Yeah.
Come on, you finna eat this dick up. Come on, girl.
Okay, yes, babe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how it, man. That's how it usually go, man. That's how it usually go. People don't understand. Oh man, what's up, Reaper? What's up, Reaper? He said, when I stopped being a nice guy, I couldn't run away from all the 304s. Yeah, unfortunately. This is why I laugh when women say, I want nice dudes, whatever. But you can't really listen to what women say that they want. It's just, you got to be like, it's, what they say and, what they do is it's two completely different things, man. Hold on for a second. Let me play it one more time.
What the hell that? Am I supposed to be watching TV?
Yeah, baby. What you want to watch?
Shit, it's a new I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out.
Okay.
I know you better get out that phone before I break it.
Damn, I can't be on the phone. Okay, baby. I'm sorry. Okay, I put it down.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
So you heard my stomach growl twice and you still sitting right here?
Oh shit, I thought you just had to fight or something. Okay, let me go get you some food.
Like I said, those guys, they get people like this. These are the dudes, not the athletes. The athletes get a bad rap sometimes. These are the dudes that get the best. So right here, this right here, this is beautiful. Because I didn't get part one. Hold on for a second. I didn't get part one. Damn, he did a part one. I didn't know. I didn't know he did a part. He had different parts to it. Oh, that's all the posts he got. Oh man, let me see. So right here, a girl's male interests, right? The dudes that she selects. This right here is the most accurate list. Now, if you like I said, don't really you can't really talk about this stuff in front of women. They're not going to be honest. They're not going to be honest, trust me. They're not going to be honest. Or at best you're going to see a bunch of 30, 40-year-olds talking about I want a nice guy. No. It'd be 40 talking about, oh, I want a nice guy. Anyways, so this content creator, he made a list talking about a girl's male interests. So these are going to be all the dudes that a woman will choose before she picks the average Joe. Right? These are the people that he's going to these are the people that the woman will select.
You see, on top there's Don Lino. Right. There's me. And there's regular fish. Oh, that's me. No. There's plankton. There's single cell amoebas. Oh, then there's me. I'm getting there. There's coral. There's rocks. There's whale poo. And then there's you. You see, on top.
So right here, let's go over the list. These are the list of dudes that they will go before they pick the average dude or the nice guy, quote unquote, right? A regular average working Joe, right? The bus driver, the electrician, right? The plumber, the plumber, right? Especially when we're talking about today's woman, it's chat or bust, right?
There's Don Lino. Right. There's me. And there's regular.
So the athletes, the artists, right? So when we talk about athletes, the artists, we're talking about entertainers. So they already go under one bridge, right? And then he says the scammers. So that also includes the criminals. We'll put the scammers under the criminals.
Regular fish. Oh, that's me. No. There's plankton. There's single cell amoeba.
The gang members, the drug dealers, particularly in the community, right? In certain neighborhoods, these people actually go first before the athletes. Just to keep it a buck. Those people actually go before the athletes.
So then there's me. I'm getting there. There's coral. There's rocks. There's whale poo. And then there's
right here. So the dude with the baby. So that can be under any of the other dudes too. The abusers. And then he says the school teacher. And this is true, meaning, and that could be also a sign of it's going to be a dude that's significantly older than her, right? A dude that's significantly older than her before she's going to go for the simp, right? The nice guy or the average dude, especially in today's age. This is the list of men that they will choose before they'll choose you. He said there's a lot of women capping in these comments. Right here. I like this comment right here. You see this right here? It says, do women think we're just making this up? We're literally just documenting your actions. And I'll say this, to be fair, what I do the same thing with everybody, not just women. I just do that with dudes, with everybody. Like I watch people from afar, right? I'm a weirdo, right? I like to watch people. I like to watch what they do, and it's interesting. Then what I will do is if somebody asks me, or if somebody asks me a situation, well, usually what I see is people do this, blah, 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 this and that, and this and that. And then when I repeat it, people act like I don't know what I'm seeing, even though they'll do it right. They'll do the dirt right in front of me, right? Let's take, for example, when I talk about white dudes doing drugs. And I will say stuff like, well, I don't believe that black people do more drugs than white people. That's a fallacy. I don't believe that in terms of when we're talking about drug crimes in particular, or crimes in pertains of dealing drugs or doing drugs, it's pretty even on both sides. I will say stuff like this, and there'll be a certain group of white people that act like I don't know what I'm talking about. And and those will be the same people. Their sons and daughters will be doing the drugs right in front of me. Right in front of me. And they'll act like I'm lying on their daughter, on their son. They'll act like I dealt with this when I was a kid. They'll act like I'm lying about white people doing drugs in front of you. And I'll be like, I'm just telling you what I saw. They'll literally look at you. Oh no, you're just crazy. So when you tell people what they are, they don't really recognize the type of people they are, because most of the times they're just doing it. So whatever you're saying they're doing, they're just doing it without like no conscious. They forget that you're there watching. That's how so caught up. That's how much dirt people do. That people are so caught up in their own dirt that you'll tell them what they're doing, and they don't even realize people are watching them, or they'll just they don't care that much that they'll just forget that you're there. That's what I have to deal. That's what I've had to deal with my whole life. So when I'm in this space, right, and I'm just observing what men are doing, what black men are doing, what women are doing, what black women are doing, what white women are doing, all this stuff. People always like to act like they don't they don't know what I'm talking about. Or people in the space don't know what we're talking about. Or men have gone through this for so long. And we know the tricks now. There's nothing hidden now. And women will still deny. They will act like they don't know what I'm talking about when I'm saying women be dating drug dealers in high school and stuff like that, and going with grown men and frat boys and all this stuff. And they'll act like I don't know what I'm talking about. Just deny, 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 deny. That's why I don't even talk to women about this kind of stuff, because I already know what kind of answer I'm going to get. So let me hit back. So right here. So the beautiful thing about Twitter is women will self-snitch on themselves. So right here, you'll see I've seen tweets like this very often too, mind you. So here you have a young straggle here. She says, I miss when we was young, fucking for tattoos. This shit high as hell. Meaning the price for tattoos are high as hell. Translation, I miss when we were younger, we could just screw the guy to get free tattoos. And look under her comment. She said, it was somebody that replied to her, said, I found my people. I thought it was just me giving it up for tats and weeds, because what the fuck I look like paying when I got a vagina. Now, when I would speak on stuff like this, women would act like I don't know what I'm talking about. Or if a man would talk about stuff like this, they'll just talk, they'll do this. This is what I hate when people do. I hate it when people do this to me. This is what I hate. They always say this to me, and it irks me to high heavens more than anything, more than being called an incel, more than being called gay. I'm talking about, this irks me to high hell when they do this, when they say this to me. Where are you meeting these type of women? I've never seen these type of women. It's just the woman that you're you're literally, and you're looking at this girl, and she knows women like this. You know this. They will act like that we know predators and stuff like that, but they'll act like women like this do not exist. And I'll literally be like, it's insulting to me. She said, just for tattoos. Yes, for tattoos. And when we talk about this, man, what's up, Pyro? But yes, for tattoos. Pyro said, I got a job now. He's stupid as hell. But Yes, for usually they like. How do you think? Okay, this is why people got to start. This is what you got to understand. This is why that's one of the reasons why women with tattoos are a red flag in terms of a serious relationship, because you got to put two and two together. Tattoos are expensive, but yet they've done the study. They said like over 60% of Gen Z girls have tattoos. But we all know most of these hoes don't have no money. But they have all this, but for some reason they have all these tattoos and free weed. Now we all know they're not giving that up for free. You got to give up something else. Then you just put two and two together. Oh yeah, I was dating this tattoo artist. Oh yeah, I was dating this drug dealer. Oh yeah, I was. All right. So this is where people got to put two and two together. And when you tell people this, they'll act like, well, my girl has a tattoo. She smoke weed, but she chill. I'm like, okay. Don't be surprised if she got like a tremendously high body count, because you got because you got these young boys. They don't understand. They'll talk like, if you ask a young dude, what's a high body count? They're going to tell you 10, 12. Bro, that's it for Gen Z woman, that's a low body count. If you run into a Gen Z woman, a Gen Z or millennial woman that only has a body count of 20, that's low. That's very low. And if you run into somebody with like under 5, that's a unicorn. People don't get this. People don't get this, cuz one day I'm going to show you pictures of people, and I'm going to be like, guess who has the higher body count, and everybody's going to get it wrong. One day I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you the backside of women that I know and blur out their face. And I'm going to be like, who has the higher body count amongst these people? And everybody's going to get it wrong. Because if men, I said this morning, and a lot of people are going to disagree with me. But I say this because I actually talk to women in terms of, they'll tell me the truth, because even if we're messing around, it's nothing long term, meaning they don't see anything long term in me, because I hide my money, and on top of that, I'm 5'7". So they're gonna tell me the truth. So I'll say this: if men knew the actual body count of a lot of these women, I would say 40% of men would go MGTOW instantly. They'll just go monk mode MGTOW. Because men, I don't think men are ready to know the true body counts. Like, I tell men, it's actually pointless to ask for a woman's true body count. She's gonna lie. She's going to say a number that sounds good to you. But like I said, I've already done the body count live streams. They don't count most of the partners that they've been with. They don't count. There's way too many criteria. I already covered this. You know what I mean? So if men knew the true body counts of a lot of these women out there, most of them would go MGTOW instantly. They'd go MGTOW. And I stand on that. People, because people don't know. If they knew, and like I said, now women are on social media, they're telling on themselves. They're telling on themselves. And people got to put two and two together. You're like, this girl broke, but how she get all these tattoos? She broke, but she getting all this weed. We all know these things are expensive things. This is where people got to start using deductive reasoning, particularly when it comes to the tattoos and weed. Let's look at these comments. He said, back when tax was $50, no, ma'am. But like I said, it's let's keep it a buck. And now you see how most of the women are like, whoa. Most of them, they're just like, well, they're not even denying them. They're not denying them. That's the scare. They're not denying them. And people don't get this. People don't get this, man. People don't get this. People don't like if they knew, and this is a older funny.
What were
video.
some of the things you?
This is an older funny video that I saw. This is a funny video that I saw. This is gonna be
What were some?
a daughter and a daughter and mother. This is a daughter and mother. This is what we're talking about. When we talk about generational curses, right? Generational trauma. This counts. So here we're gonna have a daughter and her mother talking about what it's like to date bad boys, right? So here, let the questioning begin.
Some of the things you were told about men while growing up.
Don't trust them. Yeah, I agree with that one.
What is the most surprising thing you've learned about men from your experiences?
You can't trust them. Facts.
Do you prefer a man who is a gentleman or a bad boy?
Bad boy. Bad boy.
Is it fair to say women lust after bad boys that want to settle down with nice guys?
Yeah.
If you happen to be looking for a quality man, where would you expect to find one?
Quality man? Church? Yes.
When was the last time you went to church? What were some of the things?
Now, this is why I tell people don't listen to women when it comes to these topics, because they'll just tell on themselves, and you'll be like, you just told on yourself here, but then they'll change the subject or they'll start shaming you. And so these are the same women talking about don't trust men, but then at the same breath he goes, what do you prefer to be with, good boys or good guys? And they literally just flat out say both of them, the mother and the daughter, bad boys. And you wonder why the single mother rate is where it is. You're just like, we don't trust men, but we love bad boys. This is what it mostly is. You know what I mean? This is what it mostly is.
You were told about men while growing up.
Don't trust them. Yeah.
And like I said, she is right. Most women grew up being told by their mothers and their grandmothers not to trust them.
I agree with that one.
What is the most surprising thing you've learned about men from your experiences?
You can't trust them. Facts.
Do you prefer a man who is a gentleman or a bad boy?
Bad boy. Bad boy.
Is it fair to...
Now, I would like to know the status of the relationship between her father, and she's probably going around telling people that her father's a deadbeat, but with these answers right here, it's very clear to see why a lot of women should not be having their kids past a certain age. You know what I mean? So, these are the uncomfortable things that we had to tackle.
To say women lust after bad boys that want to settle down with nice guys?
Yeah.
If you happen to be looking for a quality man, where would you expect to find one?
Quality man? Church? Yes.
When was the last time you went to church? What were...
This is what it is. 304 mom, 304 daughter. Now, you can't even be mad when you see this comment right here. He says, I'm convinced modern women have the cognitive thinking ability of a 9-year-old girl. You can't even be mad. You can't even be mad at somebody like this. You can't be mad. You can't be mad. Oh yeah, the weed heads or something else. Yeah, by the way, like, I don't know, people that be smoking weed, they be getting so mad when you call them out in terms of, yo, you might be addicted to this thing. I'll never forget. It was like this therapist, and she had like all these rappers and their couples in the room with it. And she was like, it was this white lady. She was like, I think have you guys ever thought about to fix, if we can get to a point of healing, we got to ease off the weed just a little bit. And everybody's, oh, no, hell no, no. I need it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Oh, man. I don't know if I can find that video. I got to find that video real quick. I got to find that video. therapists ask rappers to get off weed. Let me see if I can find that video. I was laughing so hard. Oh man, I don't because I didn't even say I didn't even save it. I didn't even save it. Waka Flocka. Because Waka Flocka and his girl was there too. Right here. Yeah. Oh man. I don't know. Right here, right here, right here. Right here. This was hilarious, man. You had all these rappers in there, and then and the marriage counselor was like, "Do you guys think you might need to lay off the weed just a little bit?" And they just oh man, they right here.
I'm sorry,
I'm not
bro.
gonna sit here.
I got to call
I
you.
know. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Chastising and judging before you figure it out. You had
It's
5
been
days.
5 days, Waka. That ain't a judgment. That's an observation.
Man, y'all tripping. I don't like that. I'm a grown man. I don't count how many blunts other men smoke. I ain't with that.
Would it be possible to ease up on the weed?
I'm sorry,
I'm not
bro.
gonna sit here.
I got to call you.
I know. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Chastising and judging before you figure it out. You had
It's
5
been
days.
5 days, Waka. That ain't a judgment. That's an observation.
Man, y'all tripping. I don't like that. I'm a grown man. I don't count how many blunts other men smoke. I ain't with that.
I'm telling you, man. They tell just lay off the weed a little bit. Somebody was like, I got scoliosis. He said, ain't nothing wrong with it. Hey yo, man. First of all, the weed that they're making today is not the weed of the past. Like back in the day, like the weed was actual, like they actually grew it like this. The new weed now, it's like it's synthetic weed. They got all types of chemicals in it. They now they're lacing people's weed. People be lacing people's weed with fentanyl. Man, y'all better lay off that stuff, dog. Lay off that stuff. I'm telling you. Lay off. I got my own vices though. I'm not trying to judge people, but I'm just telling you, y'all better lay off that stuff. Lay off that stuff, man, if you can. But I love that video so much. He said, ain't nothing wrong with it. Oh man, I love that video so much. Oh my God, man. Oh man. Anyway, let me see. Do I have one more video to show you guys? Oh, but I've done a live stream on her though.
Life does not.
I've done a live stream on her though. This, I nah, let me not, because I already done a live stream on her. I already done a live stream on her, but that's the basis of the point. So I'm gonna save this. Yo, this girl right here, man. I gotta put her. Man, I gotta put this girl as like my this white girl in the YSL case, man. She a whole goofy. She finna put everybody in prison, man. She a whole goofball. Let me play this video one more time, man. She a whole goofball.
If you're messing with a man that's in the street, then you need to understand the position you play. If you're sitting there and you're getting nice dinners, you're getting some shoes, you might be getting a purse, then when shit gets fucked up, you're down too. You might have a minor setback, but you're going to have a major comeback.
Man, this girl is a wannabe straggle, dog. Trevor said, you got to follow this story. It's only going to get wild. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have my eyes on this story because I pick and choose which stories to latch on to because I see a lot of wild stuff. Like, man, I'd be reading these articles and I'd be losing my damn mind. Like, you go on the Daily Mail, crazy stuff, or, the Guardian. I read a lot of, British laced, journalists, articles, the Guardian. You know what I mean? Well, but don't like the Daily Sun. That's a terrible place. But I like to You know what I mean? I just a lot of these articles, they be crazy. So they're all bad to me, all of them. Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, CBS, ABC, all these, man, they're just terrible. So it's like whatever. I can never put one above the other. They're all trash to me, but you got to read them. Like Denzel Washington said, if you read the newspaper, you're misinformed, and if you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. So it's a lose-lose. So you're gonna have to read something. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna sign off on that end. It is 12 o'clock on the dot. I mean, never mind. But I will sign off on that end. I gotta see just in case if I'm missing anything, but under my bookmarks. But man, just check out her Instagram page. I was just on it. What's it called? Vegan Law. Just check out her Instagram page, man. Just check out her Instagram page. It's going this joint is crazy, man. Just check out her Instagram page. Man, so but yeah, shout out to you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna sign off on this right here, man. Thank you for tuning in. Pyro, Trevor, Grant, Lorette, Tactical Insider. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for tuning in, man. Trevor, I hopefully I mentioned you, Lorette. So man, shout out to you guys. Peace out. Catch them Z's. Enjoy the All-Star weekend. All the 304s are going to be out there. I don't know where it's going to be held at, but man, just catch you guys on another time. And I know I did say I was going to do the Christ Pill stream, but this happened just today, so I had to cover this. So next time I'll cover the Christ Pill. Anyways, peace out, guys.